Hey, you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77. When we come back, got a Falcon drone right after this. Hey, welcome back everybody. Donnie here. And today I got a pretty cool little drone. At least it looks cool. I haven't tried flying it yet. And we're going to take it out in the field here shortly before the winds start. So this one is a Falcon, it's called. It's 1080p. It's got 480p camera underneath, which is optical flow. So it's Wi-Fi FPV. There's no SD card on this one. So you got to go straight to the Fun app to be able to record. Okay, so I'm gonna just open it up real quick, take a look inside. We got the little owner's manual here. It's just paper, tells you all the functions here, and it's got it in English and Chinese. So let's take a quick look at the controller here, which is pretty different. I haven't seen a controller like this before, so that's definitely different. It's hard plastic here, so but it's kind of cool looking. So you look like you got all your buttons labeled here. Got your return to home. I believe just short press will be for headless mode. Long press will be the return to home, which I'll show you when we take it out for a flight. Emergency stop, by holding it down for 3 to 5 seconds, it will cut out the motors and that drone will fall wherever it's at. So it's not going to just gradually land. It's just going to cut the motors off and it will fall. So hopefully you won't have to use that. One short press is 1 key takeoff, and you press it again, be 1 key land. So looks like you got the phone holder here, which just opens up. So it does hold a pretty good sized phone, so that ain't bad. So is that full down? No, it's just right there. Okay, it's got a little rubber piece in here. Okay, got some lights here. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. You would go to bind the drone by going up, down. That would bind it. I just want to show you, this is where your speed rate's going to be. So there's second rate, third rate. So you're going to be pressing the toggle switch on that one, okay? So for the right toggle switch, you're going to have your trim button here. You'll hold that. I believe you hold that, and then you trim which way you need to trim out the drone. That way you can stop some of the drift. So if you press this toggle switch, that's going to cause a flip. So while it's beeping, just press which way you want the drone to flip, and it should do a 3D roll, so 360 roll. So all right, you got your camera. One press is to take a picture, and then for the filming is one long press will start the video, which is this Wi-Fi FPV. There's no memory card in this, so you're going to be filming through the H Fun app. So but anyways, that basically looks like it. You have 3 AA's, which I put in there already. You have to provide those yourself. They don't come with the drone. So, and let's go ahead and take a look at the drone itself. Alright, so let me go ahead and shut this back down. Put this thing away. I like this box. This box will definitely help with... I accidentally turned it back on. This box will help with carrying this around for you. So... Alright, so this does come with 2 batteries. One's in the drone and one is off here on the side here. And this, you won't see it here, but on Amazon you can read up on it. I'll leave those in the description, plus a link where to buy this. But it is 3.7 volt, and this is 1100 milliamp. It takes about 120 minutes to charge, and it's supposed to have a flight time of 18 minutes, so we'll have to test that out. Also, this thing has a range of 80 meters, it says, so I have to kind of see how that does. I don't like really, taking these little toy drones to their max, because they'll fly away. So you got some extra propellers here. Looks like a screwdriver, and that's basically all I see here. You got the charging cord here, so it's a USB charger, so it just slides on the underneath of the battery here. So you just got to line it up. This slides right up under here. So if I put it on there right, okay, and then you just plug it into your computer or a wall plug. So that's basically it. And you got prop guards in here, so when you unfold the drone, you'll be able to put the prop guards on. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the drone. It says it's supposed to be 1080p, so we'll see how that goes. Without a SD card, I don't expect the image to be very good on the app. So that's just my opinion. We'll take a look at it and you'll see it in the flight. So this just unfolds. It doesn't lock. Just does a little, kind of like a little clicking, and it just unfolds like that. You can adjust the camera all the way down, which is pretty crazy. So that's pretty neat. You can actually film the bottom, which you can film the bottom right here because it's on the app. You should be able to split the screen to where you can film with the 1080p cam right here for the optical flow, or use the 1080p camera right here, or both at the same time. You're supposed to split the screen. So I'll try that out and see if that works. I haven't had very much luck with those H-Fun apps. I've had bad luck with them, so I really don't know if they ever fix that design on that or not, but I'll test it out there. But that's basically it, you guys. On and off button here. Battery just slides in and out. Pretty easy. It just clicks in, and that's it. You could tell there might have been a chance where they had for SD card, but this is an empty slot on this one, so don't put a memory card in there or you're going to lose it inside here. So it's only going to film from the app. So alright, let's go take this thing outside and see what it does. So stay tuned for that.
Alright, so I'm out here with the Falcon. I got the arms all folded out. I'm going to turn this thing on. Get them lights flashing. There we go. The front lights are flashing. Turn the controller on. I'm going to bind it. Alright, so I'm going to look for the app now. Actually for the Wi-Fi. Let me get in the shade here. Alright, let's try it out. We're going to go to the H-Fun app. Okay, I'm going to press start. See if I can get some FPV footage. There we go. We got FPV footage. Let me actually make sure. Let me go ahead and calibrate it first. Calibrate button. Alright, it's finished. Let me check the settings, make sure there's no... Alright, so I don't see anything saying beginner mode. So alright, we got FPV, so I'm going to go ahead and start the recording. See if I can get the recording started here. Recording is started, and it doesn't have an SD card, so I'm going to only be able to get Wi-Fi FPV recording. So let me go ahead and fire this thing up. This one here. Alright, so it's this top left-hand corner. See if I can figure out which one's the rates here. There we go. Second rate, third rate by pressing in this toggle switch. So far it's pretty steady. You do have a split screen on here, which you should be able to split the screen. I believe that's for music. Let me get off of there. Okay, I'm going to start recording again. Should be able to have a split screen where I can look down too. But I'm just going to do a test flight first. See how this thing flies. It's in third rate. It's kind of windy. And doesn't like the wind much, but seems like the optical flow is not on. Let me try pressing that on right there and see if that's the optical flow. Let me see what it says here. Okay. Alright. It's trying to stay there even though the wind's blowing, so. Alright. You can adjust the camera all the way down to look down, and plus two, you got the optical flow sensor on there to be able to look down as well here on the app. Yeah, that wind's picking up and it's kind of having a hard time cutting it, but it is. The wind's probably about 4 miles an hour that way, so it is cutting through in third rate of speed. I'd like to see where the optical flow is on this. Let's see. I think there's a way to turn all that on too. There's point of interest. got a lot of lag in the Wi-Fi, so let's see if I could split screen here. Alright, so I'm not seeing where it's at on here. Supposed to be able to look down as well, so I told him it's positioned pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's a good little backyard flyer is what it is. It doesn't have much power, so but it seems like it flies pretty nice. It just don't quite have that power to push any kind of breeze. It takes a long time to catch up, and especially when you bank. You can see how long it takes to bank. See, I'm full throttle forward, and it's taking a long time to come back, and the wind just stopped. So, and that's without wind right now. I'm just seeing where that optical flow button is on here. There's got to be one here. I'm just not seeing it here.
Oh, someone's getting pulled over.
All right, here. You see how long it's taking to catch up.
Yep, there goes the police car. They're getting pulled over.
I don't want to go too high because I don't know this drone yet, and I don't want to have a flyaway. Let me stop recording. Looked like it already stopped recording. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. Let's see, I could switch screens right here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that's not doing anything right now. I'll take a picture. Okay, now we got the split screen there. There we go. There's the split screen. Let me bring it down a little bit and see if I can take a picture here. Wind's trying to pick it up here, so bring it closer. There we go. It's flashing when I take a picture. Try recording again. All right, now it's recording. So when you're recording, that split screen goes away. It shows a little split screen when you take a picture, so you can see the picture that you took, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying to see if I can. Let me try switching camera. I'm going to stop the recording. Okay, I'm going to try switching. Camera cannot be switched during. Okay, it says camera cannot be switched during recording. Let me stop the record real quick here. Let's try that. Let's see what happens here. Boy, that is really slow. I'm not even looking at myself right now. It's coming. I'm just now seeing myself. So I'm trying to switch, but it's just not doing it. See if it does 3D flips. Yep, 3D flips are working. So you press the toggle switch. All right. Yeah, flips are working great. Pretty weak motors. Like right now, it's not even responding to me to come down. There it goes. So it's got a lot of hesitation. I just want to know why the optical flow's not. The camera's supposed to be able to swap here, but it's not doing it. So let me try landing it and seeing if I can get it to swap over here in a second. Let me bring it down. I'm going to do one key land here, which is right here. See if it'll land. It's coming down. Oh, came back up. Yeah, it takes a while for it to want to come down. So yeah, it's definitely a slow little drone here. Yeah, see, it's still going. You guys can see on my screen recorder, I'll put that in the video. It's still flying around and I'm not even flying it right now. That's how bad the delay is right now. So yeah, Wi-Fi is not very good at all, you guys. This is definitely just a little backyard flyer for sure. This is beginner. There, it did switch. It switched when I was flying. The delay is so slow. And look, it even did a split screen, if you guys could see that. I'll show you guys in the recording anyways. I'll put it below the actual film I'm filming right now. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So let me go ahead and try to take this thing back up again. Want to see if return button works. Now that's headless mode. Yep, there's headless mode. See, I'm yawing it, now I'm coming straight back. So headless mode is working. All right, headless mode's working. All right, let me do a long press. Yep, there's return to home. Okay, so what you got to do is got to always make sure that the controller is facing that way and the front of the drone is facing away from you and the back end's facing towards you. And then when you hold down the button on top, it'll try to come back. But I really don't like this function because it never seems to work with these toy drones. I'll try it again. See, it comes back, but you definitely have to be, you have to have the controller facing forward and you have to have that back end towards you, or it'll just go into a different direction and take off. So all right, let's just see what kind of battery life we get out of it. I'm not going to film anymore because the film's terrible. 720p is not very good and the Wi-Fi image is so behind that it was probably about a minute before it even caught up while I had it landed. So it was still like it was out there flying. So it's okay for a little beginner, just for your backyard. Big gust coming right now and it's cutting it, but it takes a long time to pull out of it, and that optical flow is not working. Should be staying a lot steadier than what it's doing. It's still drifting a lot. So if the optical flow worked really good, then that thing should be almost staying still, almost like a GPS drone, but not quite. It'll still float, but it should be locking in a lot better. But let's just see what flight time I get out of it now, and then we'll go from there. Other than that, it's just not it's not for me. You know, I hate making videos like this, but this one is not too good of a drone. Definitely a little cheap toy. But that's what we do out here. That's why I review these, so you guys can see before you buy them. So you definitely want to give yourself plenty of time to bank, to be able to turn back, or you will be in a tree. See how long that's taken to float back? So you want to stop way ahead of time. So right now I'd want to be churning like right now. There we go. So you got to churn way ahead of time. But the altitude hold's working good. It's, you know, it's not diving itself down really bad. The only reason why it's diving down right now is because the wind's blowing. But other than that, it's not too bad. You know, at least for beginner. I didn't really look at the price. I haven't looked at the link. So I'll put the link in the descriptions. To me, this would probably be a $20 or less drone. But this is on Amazon, so I figure this is probably going to be selling more than that. So if it is more than 20 bucks, I wouldn't get it. I would just hold off, you guys. There's a lot better drones out there, and I hate to do that. I feel bad for the companies when I got to do reviews like this, but I just don't want anybody wasting their money. Okay, we got the low warning light coming on, and I'm gonna see if this thing's just gonna land automatically or if it's just gonna drop. So right now I'm just doing a time figure right now, so it's coming down. Okay, so it gradually comes down, which is fine. That's good. All right, well, you guys, I gave it a shot. A little Falcon here. I'll leave a link in the description. That Wi-Fi is just horrible, and the app already kicked me off already. So I never had much luck with those H-Fun apps. I don't like them. I've had a lot of them in the past that use the H-Fun app, and it's just not a good app either, you guys. But you know, if you can get this for under 20 bucks, then yeah, it's not too bad for the backyard for the kids to mess around with. But other than that, I wouldn't pay more than that, especially how bad this Wi-Fi FPV is. It's horrible. So all right, everybody, hey, thanks for watching. I sure appreciate the company for sending this Falcon out to me for a review. Sorry I couldn't give you a thumbs up on it. Right now I'm gonna have to pass. All right, guys, like always, God bless, cheers, and happy flying.